There's a purpose for everything in nature. If someone is suffering with fever, we make concoction out of this and use it. If you're using this fresh, you have to apply it in first half an hour after you mix this. In one particular day, I have used 43 herbs in my curry. I am talking about not the ones that you get in the market. The beauty of this one is when you take a leaf and if you snap it, it will always cut into a V shape like this. So yeah, so as you can see, there's so much of food, and then this is called tumbe soppu. Tumbe. People say this has been directly given by Lord Shiva from Kailash, because this is again a rasayan that can be used in any kind of illness.
Yes.
So we use this also as part of our curry. It is a little bitter, but generally we add 1 or 2 strands of this also as part of our curry. So, otherwise, if someone is suffering with fever, we make concoction out of this and use it. You might start wondering, why am I even pulling out things like this? We have it in abundance here, and then this naturally goes out and then becomes my manure. Okay, so in a farm I can do this, but I strongly advise you not to pull plants like this whenever you find them. Earlier I was telling you about natural hair dye, and this is one amazing plant that helps in giving us natural dye for our hair.
This we call indigo, right?
Okay, I was waiting for you to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, yes, this is the famed indigo plant.
Indigo.
Yeah, people buy indigo from wherever, and then generally, unfortunately, they fail to get the pure version of it. But this is the plant, the indigo plant. We just take the leaves, and we generally, to get the dye, we need to ferment this and then extract the color. But then to use it on our hair as natural dye, what we do is, on day 1 we use mehendi or goranti, henna, on day 1, and on day 2 we use indigo.
Okay.
So that is how you obtain natural black color on your hair. So
if you ferment this only, we get the black color.
That is for in case if you want to color your cloths or any of these things. If you want to get that blue color,
okay,
then you need to do that.
Okay.
But to apply it on our hair, we don't need to do that.
Okay.
So you just need to. Only thing is, if you're using this fresh, you have to apply it in first half an hour after you mix this.
Okay.
Okay. You just need to mix it with lukewarm water, and then apply it on your hair.
How
so
to distinguish this with mehendi? Because both look same, right?
No, not actually. Mehendi leaves are a little longer, elongated, and these are a little oval shape and small ones. See, a couple of years back, I had got some plants and I had planted. Now you can see it is growing all over. This is the wild growth, and you can also see the lot of new saplings that have come out. Okay, so nature.
You are taking these also for Saturday, Santhe?
Yes. Tomorrow, now we're going to harvest these things for our Santhe.
Okay.
So I take out these things and then take out the leaves, and then we dry them and then use it. For anyone who wants to use it fresh, they can also use it, not just as a coloring agent, or generally for maintaining health of your hair also can be, and this can be used. This is a wild native cotton, and of course we have seeds in these cotton, and I always feel this is one patience building activity. De-seeding cotton is an amazing activity. You can involve your kids in doing this.
Yes.
So as kids we were always encouraged to do this. And you can see most of these coconut plants have cotton trees below them, because birds would have taken these seeds and then they might have dropped the seeds, so they grow out of these seeds here. But then generally all the birds take these cotton to make their nests.
Nests?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
That
then
is
we
what
have-
I am also thinking. Why the birds are taking this one?
yeah, they use all of these materials. See, nothing is of waste in a farm, okay? Even if you think, sometimes I have noticed people try to always clear off all the dry weeds, dry leaves or twigs and all that, thinking that it's actually looks shabby or doesn't look nice in an environment. But then that also is equally important, because there will be a lot of birds wanting to build a nest, for which we need dry leaves and dry twigs.
Yes.
So, yeah, there is a purpose for everything in nature. And this is your lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
Lemongrass. Yeah, we can make nice herbal tea out of these things.
With this?
Yeah. Generally, what we do is I mix lemon tea and lemongrass, as well as I have something called as clove basil.
We can use as a fodder also, I guess.
Not much, because this has a lot of flavor. So cattle don't like to
Take it.
take it all the time. See, they do eat it, not all the time. While we were talking about this, I have another plant I can show you. This is called Sharapunka or
Sharapunka.
Sharapunka or Teprosia purpurea is the botanical name. The beauty of this one is when you take a leaf and if you snap it, it will always cut into a V shape like this.
Oh.
Okay, you can do it in anything. You just snap it and it cuts into a V.
Oh, that's why we call
It's
it
called
as
Shara. Shara is arrow.
Arrow.
Punka is like its tail. So it's
Okay.
arrow tail.
Oh.
Okay. So this again is food. So we take tender leaves of this also as part of our mixed leafy green vegetables to cook our food. And this is very good for liver and pancreatic, spleen and pancreatic health. So it's very good for diabetes and all that.
In altogether, how many greens will go to the basket of our kitchen?
Oh, it depends. See, I don't know, but I can only give you one example. On one particular day, I have used 43 herbs in my curry.
43 herbs.
43 herbs in my curry.
That's all got from this only.
Everything from here. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever you need food, you just need to take a bowl and walk around, and you will definitely find something. Okay. In total, we forage for almost 60 plus different types of leafy vegetables.
Yes.
And they always say, my grandma used to tell me, like they used to have 101 different herbs in their food.
101.
101. Okay.
Oh.
So I have achieved up to 60. Maybe in one day we will reach that 101 as well.
We Bengalurians always goes to market and see only 3 or 4 varieties.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know about that. I am talking about not the ones that you get in the market. The 60
Okay.
that I am counting are the ones that are not sold
Not sold in the market.
in the market.
Okay.
Okay. So these are all wild
Mm-hmm.
ones that are not available in the market. While here I can also show you this one. This is the amazing plant.
Oh.
Okay. We call this as, okay, this is very hard, okay, to break. Yeah. So it's very difficult to cut this.
Yes, yes.
It's highly fibrous. So we call it as Bala.
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 Oh,
Okay.
that may be the reason that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have different types of Bala, Bala, Ati Bala, Mahabala. This is Bala.
Mm-hmm.
And we use the roots of this.
Roots.
Root. We take the
Okay.
root of this.
Okay.
Okay. And then we boil it with oil.
Okay.
Preferably gingerly oil or coconut oil.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Bala plant. And this is when you boil it with oil, you will actually get extract. All the medicinal values of this plant will get into the oil, and then that is used to massage infants.
Oh.
So that is Bala Taila.
Bala Taila.
Bala Taila, which is a
Okay.
standard formulation in Ayurveda.
Yes, yes.
And
yes.
if you want to add complexion moisturizing effect, then we get milk protein, milk fat, okay, into it. Then it becomes Kshira Bala Taila, which is a standard formulation. Okay, Sida cardifolia is the botanical name of this plant. Sida cardifolia.
Sida cardifolia.
Yeah, Sida cardifolia. And we in villages we use this to make brooms. Okay, when they mature, they grow up to like almost 3 feet or so, and we harvest them and we use that to make our broom, because these are very strong
Very
and
strong and very fiber.
even even coconut brooms, coconut sticks brooms might fail, but this will not.
Yes.
So this is so useful, and this is also food. So we can add these tender leaves as part of dosa batter to get them to ferment
Ferment instead of uddu.
instead of uddu. Yeah, instead of urad dal.
Urad
Yeah,
dal.
yeah. This is loaded with medicinal values, especially on nerves. Okay, I told you we use this for massaging infants. This is also used for people suffering with Parkinson's and all those nerve disorders. Okay, yeah. We again boil it with gingerly oil, and it's an amazing pain reliever.
Pain reliever.
Pain reliever.
Okay.
So we actually in Chiguru Eco Space we also make pain relief oil. I call it as Nivarini. That's my brand name. And my Sogadu Santhe customers always look forward to have it. So I use almost like 30 different types of weeds in making that pain relief oil.
Okay.
So this is one among them.
Superb.